Welcome again to the People's Embassy on tribal land near Pine Gap. Today I'm pleased to say that we'll be able to bring you the joint agreement between ourselves and the tribal peoples of the ARRERNTE. When I say ARRERNTE, I mean the ARRERNTE and the ARRERNTE as well. All those tribal groups, one mob as the old people say. I want to tell you a story. A young woman came to me on the night before the final protest action here, and she said, "Jason, I want you to help me. I want to lock on." I said, "Great." I said, "Go ahead." She said, "No." She said, "I want to lock on to the bus." I said, "Well, they've already tried that Monday morning, and it didn't come off. The workers got through and the police didn't let the fella lock on." She said, "No." She said, "I want to lock on to the protest bus." I said, "What do you want to do that for?" She said, "Pine Gap's not closed." She said, "The protesters can't go home." Well, I gave her my support. We went to the action at the appointed time when the bus was to leave. Alas, the bus had already left in its haste to get back to Melbourne. Now, a similar feeling came over me this morning. I turned on Facebook, began to look through all the celebrations about protests achieved and the word getting around, revelation after revelation about what's going on at Pine Gap. And I thought to myself, Pine Gap must be closed. I too had heard the rumour around town that the facility would soon be redundant with the latest technologies coming online. But here at the People's Embassy, we don't take any notice of things like that. We don't believe in written agreements and in the word and he saids and she saids. And we can confirm that indeed Pine Gap is still open. We saw the Star Lifter come in this morning on the appointed time, delivered its cargo and took its secrets back to Melbourne. Everything is well with the world, people. Pine Gap is open and nothing has changed. One more thing I'd like to say. Just to clarify, we've had the tribal peoples coming through our camp. Cultural exchange is building. We have a form of trading exchange already underway. Peoples Pitjantjatjara, ARRERNTE, Warlpiri, Luritja, many groups coming through getting to know us. But some are coming with a bit of this one. We need to let everybody know this is not a mission, Christian nor international. Here at the People's Embassy, we practice Napaji Napaji. The old people say, this one, Napaji Napaji. And so with that, I'd like to thank our friends at the Nimbin Hemp Embassy, a number of whom have been here in recent weeks working on the joint agreement with us. They of course are the right people, experts in joint production, joint ventures and other kinds of joint operations. And now, the joint agreement between the peoples of Australia and the tribal peoples of the ARRERNTE.
Cheers, bro.